Hello Royal, welcome back. This is Y1 of Royal News and Analysis. Before going further, I want to say thank you to everyone for that love and support. Are those who have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for, GYS? Subscribe now. Don't forget to also hit the notification bell. Roll that video. Very early in the world, it became clear that Harry was very proactive of Meghan Markle and his relationship with her. Shockingly at that time, Harry decided to dealt a huge blow to Charles W. He did reveal to all the world the true extent of the relationship with Meghan without his concern. The young PRI sue as about to send a message that caused a flurry of embarrassment around the world. The father king cast a shadow AF the immature prince when the announcement was made. The news up on the fact that Harry was dating American actress Meghan Markle to cause his father, the Prince of Wales, to be very upset. The incident was recorded in the book Royal authors Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand's Finding Freedom, Harry and Meghan and the Making of a Modern Royal Family. 9. The news landed amid Prince Charles's briefing before a major diplomatic mission to the King of Bahrain in the run-up to a sensitive voyage in the Persian Gulf. Just as the visit was happening, majorly reporters and television ceased to report the story due to IRATE security press team, but the Little Prince's release rocked the press, at the same cutting away from liver of a creature falling over the floor of Buckingham Palace. It was a decision that, from then on, would not only rock Charles's diplomacy but also signal the beginning of a roller coaster with Harry and Meghan's play in the royal family. From then on, the chemistry of the couple, the media, and the royal institution would negatively turn on each step, and the claims following disputes would spark public discourses. Shocked and disapproving at first, the palace gradually became fond of the relationship Harry and Meghan shared and marveled at the chapters that unfolded after their marriage and the birth of their children, public standoffs with the press and royal establishment. The protective actions of Harry for Meghan and a stand down on the ancient royal protocols was profoundly different. The palatial family assembly was changing and, so possibly, in that process, the meaning of the palace as a whole was also changing. Scobie and Durand recalled how Harry only gave his father a 20-minute heads-up before the statement's release, initiating a domino effect that extinguished Charles's diplomatic efforts. The authors underscored Harry's parallel fears for his new girlfriend, projecting her to the world when it camouflages racism due to her skin color or royalty class. They proved that these fears were more than founded, as Meghan was equally subjected to very public scrutiny. In the end, she was dismissed as being unfit to join the family. Harry was also ready for another media inspection, since even one of his close friends who had gossiped about Meghan, he had no choice but to shut him down. It was an act of loyalty and protectiveness as regards Harry's relationships to underline how robust about Meghan's welfare the man was. Charles thought he had reiterated the seriousness of the Meghan issue but could not avoid being disappointed again by Harry's announcement, saying it really risked to overshadow his diplomatic mission. He felt he had been let down somewhat, but, although the roots of the bitterness of the sap that sprang from Harry's announcement stole his mission without his hard work and particularly focused on his success. Very few people are now involved with the facts behind the relationship incidents, but it was a very important incident in the course of relating in the royal family, and it created a situation for what was going to happen in years that followed. There was a struggle between the crown and one's love and loyalty that could not be reconciled. Fast forward to today, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle very much struck out on their own, technically having to step down from their senior royal roles within the royal establishment in January 2020. It was a groundbreaking decision, but it marked his and Meghan's determination for freedom and their lives away from boundless British media manipulation. They are now living in the US, and they have a two-child Archie Harrison Mountbatten-Windsor and Lilibet Diana Mountbatten-Windsor. They have had a 6th year of their marriage and are currently heavily engaged in various philanthropic and advocacy projects. The list of their projects is long but include mental health representation, gender and law equality, man-made climate issues among others. I watched in with cones of enthusiasm when they visited my country Nigeria, where they humanized the alarmingly growing issue of mental health. They held several conditions with local representatives and met with advocate groups and other support with an aim of demonstrating the mental illness beliefs and to express concern about inadequate health and care venues that are evidenced by people sitting in the streets and under endless media spotlight. Under the Archwell Foundation, they spearheaded a series of projects that helped some positive change. This kind of commitment or resilience in service and advocacy is a clear evidence of their continued resilience and commitment to making a difference in the world. Our lives have included a number of bold steps, from our duties to Your Majesty to an independent life. In some areas, more than we think, to the most basic, mental health is valued as a Prince Harry. He stated that, also speaking at the Lights Academy in Abuja, there are too many people who are silent because the disease is invisible. Your head hurt and we can't be seen and heard. Meghan passed on and let her. There are too many people who, while speaking proudly of pride, you just told me why. In addition, it's totally inspiring because he simply tells the truth. The statement further confirms the couple's interest in how the two issues can be reported on to help others. Now, as they have been steered down their own path, every journey they take seems amazing and has a lot of criticism, and it is perhaps the most important chapter in today's modern royal family. Instead, the couple's speeches and efforts to return to the mental health debate and in other relevant areas have always been important, because as much as they are politicians pushing for change, they are doing so. The response to matters mental health, Prince Harry has been one great advocate for mental health long before. His involvement in the various campaigns and projects over time has been to ensure the message goes home, and the respective people get the needed support to counter many mental diseases. In addition, his personal experience relates to the massive battles uncovered to the public. Therefore, people have the calling to break out a passion to fight against their situation or aid others like him. On the other hand, Meghan Markle was seen as one vocal protagonist to speak out on matters touching mental health and other social campaigns. The support gained from the husband on different charity fronts also showed their initiative to get better results. Together, they showed that being royal is not about being proud or gloating in their own challenges' shadows. However, it serves as a proof that they can use the status to highlight such and make a change. Such as they continue shifting their roles and moving far away from the traditional royal borders. All manner of criticism and praises befalls Prince Harry and Meghan. In their struggle to uncover controversial issues and demand social norms, they have remained to call topics for discussion and debate from all corners of the world. But then again, the action taken are felt more, and their responses have been more significant. Guys, what are your reactions to this breaking news? Write them down in the comments, what you think, and let me know. Does the action taken by Prince Harry and Meghan able to bring a big difference? Is the advocacy inspiring on matters of mental health? For now, we will have to wait and observe how it all unfolds. Like this video to make sure you never miss any of my sizzling royal reactions. Subscribe to this channel, click on that notification bell. Until next time, hasta la vista.